to be a new way to fight back against fraud at banks and other companies, recording the sound and patterns of your voice and saying and saving a copy onto their computers so they can compare copies of that to see if you're lying and if you're you. Is this technology legal? Can we trust it? Joining us right now, tech and privacy lawyer David Klein. David, do you have a problem with this?
Brian, first, thank you for having me. Do I have a problem with it? No, certainly not. If it's done right, it's a very important bit of technology. You need to get the consent of the caller or the called party, the consumer here, that they will provide their voice print willingly. A lot of the institutions that are using it now, however, are not doing it the right way. There should be a preamble to the call where you tell the consumer,
hey, I'm calling, hey, Brian Kilmeade, we're taking your voice print now. I just want to tell you.
Well, more than that, you also need to tell them that it's going to be used for fraud prevention purposes. And as a matter of best practices, I recommend that you ask them to press 1 or say the word proceed in order for the voice print to be kept so that you have their consent. And also, in the banking institution's privacy policy, the collection, use, and sharing of their personally identifiable information, like this biometric data, should be in there.
Well, it's very interesting because, I would have no problem giving my fingerprints to my banker. I want to make sure that people aren't walking in as me or a member of my family and cleaning me out. Here's an example of the voice print technology and how it could be good.
Verint Speech Analytics is like having an army of analysts listening in on every call with your customers. We can analyze 100% of your calls and track every single word and phrase mentioned in all of them.
Sounds simple. Is there a danger to it?
I don't think that there is. The real reason for this in today's day and age, the criminals are high-tech people.
Yeah.
We need to stay one step ahead of them. And as I advise my financial institution clients, it can be done, but it has to be done the right way.
And it turns out that Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan are doing this right now?
As far as I understand that they are, but it could be doing it far better than they are.
Right.
I'm a privacy attorney, and you need to get consumer consent for this kind of thing to happen.
Well, very interesting, because a lot of people have mega bucks and could get cleaned out. Other people, where every dollar matters to them, they won't maybe have the dollar figures. I personally do not mind it, but a lot of people are saying this is the NSA on steroids. It's another example of what I don't want. Someone grabbing my print and telling me what I'm doing.
Right, and I understand those concerns. It's very Orwellian. It's 1984, but it's a necessary evil. Again, we have to get comfortable with these things. Now, Apple's asking you to provide a fingerprint in order to open your iPhone. It's very creepy, but we need to do it because we have to stay.
The sinister side is doing it.
Right, exactly.
David Klein, thanks so much. What do you think about that? Are you okay with them, these institutions, banking institutions, taking your voice print? Do you like where it's heading? Facebook us right now on Fox and Friends.